Hornets win. Hornets win against the Hawks 116 to 110. Oh! I'm your boy Massey. Every season and every game I will try to react to. This is my second season doing it. In case you didn't know, I am a Hornets fan. It's alright if you didn't know that because I was quickly reminded that I was when this game started and it was tough. How tough, you ask? Try 3 turnovers in the first 2 minutes. If that wasn't bad enough, try 6 turnovers by the end of the first quarter. That was rough. But as the game went on and the team just remembered that they had a center, God bless Mark Williams. Because now teams have to recognize that we have a center now. I finally know what good defense looks like. Whoa, Massey, that's pretty bold. No one knows what good defense looks like. And yeah, you're right. But now I have a better chance of knowing what it is. Now that we have a center, we can play actual basketball. Brandon Miller, our rookie, came off the bench and it hit a 3, injected something into my veins. And if that wasn't enough, Terry Rozier just had Trae Young in skates and then finished for a layup, his first bucket of the season. Ooh. And LaMelo Ball was just being LaMelo, and LaMelo started getting comfortable and not force turnovers. I like that. Next thing you know, it's 52-51 at halftime. And we weren't being cooked by Trae Young. At least to the degree that we're used to. He was in a straitjacket by LaMelo, whose defense stepped up at 4 for 19 on the night, 1 for 9 from 3. Yeah, Trae Young is in a straitjacket, okay? And then the second half starts, third quarter, and I'm back to reality. No one can get a shot to save their life. But then, Brandon Miller once again comes off the bench, starts facilitating, and PJ Washington starts stepping up. Who are you? If this was last year, people would start playing hero ball. Terry Rozier, prime suspect, would just shoot us out of this game. But they're taking quality shots now. They're bullying down low. This defense. With the fourth... How do I know this defense exists? When the fourth quarter came around, the Hawks were still below 100. Like, deep into the fourth quarter. Look at this. That's defense. And again, as I'm starting to get hype about this team, we just can't have nice things. And the Hawks remind us. Trae Young just throws up a prayer 3 and it goes in. It goes in, and all of a sudden they're chipping their lead. Bogdanovich, Hornet killer, just decided to start making threes. But it's a new season. I got to remember that. And this team starts hitting shots in the clutch. Brandon Miller scored 8 points in the fourth, all right? Of his 13 points, he scored 8 of them in the fourth. We close out the game. If we close out the game, we're not... Who is this team? LaMelo, near triple-double. PJ Washington, 25 points. Terry Rozier, 24 points. Mark Williams, double-double. Head to toe, everyone is... You go down that roster, everyone balled out. Gordon Hayward almost had a triple-double, for crying out loud. You know how happy that makes me? Favorite part of this game was that no one felt like they had to be a hero and try to shoot us out of the game. Okay, so now that we're on cloud 9, we can come back down and just remember this is the Hornets. We got to be real with ourselves. I got to be real with myself. This team won the season opener last year against the Spurs, and they looked really good. They looked really good, and they blew them out. It's a long season. It's 82 games. It is not a sprint like college, which is 30. It's 82. This is a marathon. The number one concern last year that just can't be ignored was everyone was injured, all right? They weren't terrible per se. Everyone was just injured and or in legal trouble. I'll get to that later. But we have a head coach who finally had an offseason to get this team right. And it's showing dividends. Again, defense. Our rookie is growing into a starter. Hopefully he'll be a starter by the end of the season. Miles Bridges comes back from legal trouble. He was our former second best scorer on the team. 2 seasons ago, and we're getting that back. How can I not be mad about that? Top to bottom, it looks like we do have a contender. Little caveat about me. See this Hennessy bottle? I said if the Hornets will ever win a playoff series, I will pop this bottle and drink it. I'm not. This is 4 years ago now, I think. Yeah. Oof. That's going to be a tough one. Hopefully we can get like a 7th or 8th seed. That's where I see them. I see them at a 45 win on the season type team. But injuries. Can everyone stay healthy? Everyone that we need to stay healthy. Again, Gordon Hayward's our prime suspect. I know that. But it's his final year. He could start easing into where we have Brandon Miller coming in. And or Miles Bridges. Because Bridges, the last time he was here, we had a different head coach, a different system. He will need to be eased in. The silver lining to that, I think he plays a lot to our strengths that we're trying to get this season. And that is defense. 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 Didn't mean to flick you off, but defense. There's no Michael Jordan. There's no Michael Jordan. Holy yes, no Michael Jordan, which means new ownership, which means they're going to be deciding who gets to stay and who goes out. Everyone's playing for the jobs right now, except for LaMelo, who just signed his big contract, max deal. I think any new owner, that should be like your first step. My star player is on an expiring contract, max deal. Again, I love this. I love this team so far. The first game of the season, very hopeful. Liked what I see. We've got Detroit on Friday, who is also rebuilding like we have, and we'll see who is where, truly. I think Detroit also is a loaded squad, not top 10, top 20 talent-wise, but in terms of rebuilding, Detroit looks very threatening. With Jalen Duran, who we traded for to get Mark Williams, Jaden Ivey, the Thompson brother, Cade Cunningham, like, it will be a battle to see for sure. That's all I've got. What do you think about the Hornets? What do you think about your team? You let me know in the comments. Make your predictions. That way we can just, see how wrong we are by the end of it. But like I said, 45 wins for the Hornets. And don't worry, it's a safe place.